everybody, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make my fat-free blackberry cobbler, and this is so good. It's such like a southern dessert, I feel like. Now the blackberries I did pick just out in the wild, but if you don't have blackberries, you don't like blackberries, you can use something like peaches, you can use blueberries, you can use plums. That kind of fruit is going to work really well. Never tried it with strawberries, but you could give that a roll too. But this is super easy, super delicious, and definitely a crowd pleaser. So let's go ahead and make it. Now, typically cobblers are going to contain a lot of fat, and we are going to not be adding any fat to this or anything like that. So I'm going to show you, it's very, very easy to make. So what we're going to start with is going to be 3 cups of rinsed and drained blackberries. Now, I didn't dry them or anything, you don't have to do that. So these are ones that I picked near my house. Some are a little red, but that's okay because we're going to be sweetening them anyway. So just 3 cups rinsed and drained. You're going to take 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and you're going to put that in the bowl. You're going to take a 1/4 teaspoon, actually I'm doing more like an 1/8 teaspoon here of salt, just a little bit. You're gonna do 2 teaspoons of baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. You can also alternatively use self-rising flour, and you don't have to add the salt or the baking powder. So I'm gonna put that in. You're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Yes, we're just pouring it all together. Gonna add 1 cup of soy milk, and this is Westsoy, so it has no sugar or anything added. So a cup of all of this. And then if you're using something like sweetened almond milk, you would want to cut back on the sugar even more. Standard cobbler is going to call for a cup of sugar, but I'm just going to do a 1/2 cup, and this is a 1/2 cup of organic cane sugar. So all you're going to do now is you're going to take your fork or a spoon or spatula, whatever. I'm just using a fork. You don't want to over mix this, and you do want it to be a little thin. So, okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to just pour this over your blackberries. And then I'm just gonna kind of spread this out just to cover. Okay, so I've got my oven heated to 350 degrees. You're gonna pop this in there until it gets golden brown, which should take about 40 minutes. So I will see when it's nice and brown. So this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now you can spray the pan if you're worried about it sticking too much. This glass dish, I'm not super worried about it sticking. So let's go ahead and get in there. And here she is, our vegan oil-free blackberry cobbler. Hope you guys like it. Tag me on Instagram if you give this a try.